Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, Miss Dina Distari and all of our friends. So we from Group 5 will present our assignment entitled Language Acquisition, Semantic Development. First, let me introduce the group members. Starting with me, I am Aji Putri Noviandika Ramadanti, and the second is Perni Dewi Salsa, and the last is Muhammad Andre Justian. The first discussion will be delivered by Perni Dewi Salsa, then followed by Muhammad Andre Justian, and the last one will be continued by myself. So let's start the presentation.
Language acquisition. What is language acquisition? Language acquisition is the process by which humans acquire the capacity to perceive and comprehend language. In other words, gain the ability to be aware of language and to understand it, as well as to produce and use words sentences to communicate. When humans are born, they doesn't have suddenly the grammatical of the first language in their brain and completely with its roots. The native language is acquired through some stages, and every stage is past and near to adult language. There are 6 stages in children's first language acquisitions, namely 1. Pre-talking stage or cooing, 0 to 6 months. According to Bollinger 2002, 283, pre-talking stage or cooing is the vowel-like sound responding to human sounds more definitely. Translate head. I seem to search for speaker occasionally, some chuckling sounds. For example, Miles at the age 4 months, demonstrating the cooing stage of language acquisition. He's producing vowel-like sounds, especially the back vowels U and O, in the sounds of O, U, and A, typical of cooing. He still finds difficulties in producing the vowel sound I, except when he is screaming in he. Moreover, in producing the consonant sounds like B, P, or M. She is not able to produce them yet.
2. Babbling stage 6 to 8 months. Babbling is the sounds which infants produce as consonant-vowel combinations. Steinberg 2003 147. Sounds which are produced by infants, but not all the speech sounds are the same in language of the words, such as ma ma ma, or da da da, and ba ba ba, or na na na. 3. Holoplastic stage. Pumpkins divine holoplastic from hollow, complete or undivided plus press or sentence. So holoplastic is the children's first single word which represent to a sentence. Children using the word to express particular emotional state. For example, David's mother recorded the words she had pronounced during the 8 months after the absence of her first word at 9 months. This was Adi, used both for her daddy during the 2 weeks from 17 months in half. She more than doubled her vocabulary. Number 4. The two-word stage. Two-word stage is the mini sentence with simple semantic relation. As Fromkin state that children begin to form actual two-word sentence with the relation between the two words, showing the fine syntactic and semantic relation in the intonation contour of the two words extending over the whole utterance rather than being separated by a pause between the two words. The following dialogue illustrates the kinds of patterns that are found in children's utterances at this stage. Basically, a child this age is already able to produce the consonant sound like E, etc. Number 5. Telegraphic stage. Telegraphic is merely a descriptive term because the child doesn't deliberately leave out the non-content words, as does an adult sending a telegram. Pumpkin when the child begins to produce utterances that are longer than two words. These utterances appear to be sentence-like. They have hierarchical constituent structures similar to the syntactic structures found in the sentences produced by adult grammar. And number 6, letter multi-word stage. According to Bollinger, at this stage is fastest increase in vocabulary with many new additions every day. No building at all. Utterances have communicated intent. There is a great variation among children. Seems to understand everything said within hearing and direct to them.
Semantic development. Semantic development is the acquisition of the meaning of words. Children tend to use words more broadly than adults, and overextensions and underextensions are found to be produced. Overextensions. A child uses a word in a broad sense. For example, the word dog may be used to refer to all four-legged animals with a tail. Overextensions reflect a child's learning and their growing knowledge of the world, noticing similarities and differences between objects. Under extensions, a child uses a word more narrowly than an adult would. For example, using the word shoe only when referring to their own shoes. How humans learn. When we talk about humans' capabilities for learning, it's easy to understand how a semantic development definition that I like refers to it as a gradual process of acquiring the meanings associated with words. When a child hears a word for the first time, he tries to understand the meaning using past experience, intellect, memory, etc. Children of up to 1 year old know the meaning of 50 to 100 words, and their vocabulary grows rapidly from there. At 5 years of age, children can use about 2,000 words. Conclusion. There are some problems in first language acquisition, namely grammatical errors, phonological errors, incorrect utterances, imitation, repetition, correction, indicating education, learning by experiences, and laziness. And in developing children's language, there are 6 stages as the approaches of first language acquisition. They are cooing, babbling, holoplastic stage, the two-word stage, telegraphic stage, and later multi-word stage. But in this research, the right analysis takes data and divides them into 4 stages. They are cooing, holoprostic stage, telegraphic stage, and later multi-word stage. It is better for the parents to pronounce the word genuinely. It means that parents should give the real pronunciation to the child. It is better for the parents do not imitate the way child to produce the wrong pronunciation, because it will make the child becomes confused how to differentiate the right or wrong words. It is better for the parents to avoid responding child's question by using the word huh, because it is impolite to respond to the question by using this word. Parents should make good connection with the child to build interaction. This interaction has function to know the child's language development. Parents should control the child from various media which is suitable to the child's needs such as watching TV, so that his or her understanding and behavior will be suitable to his or her age. It's better for the parents to correct the child's pronunciation and grammar directly. Parents should listen the child when he or she expresses the ideas such as telling the experiences at school. So that's all we know. Thank you very much for your great attention, friends. Thank you for your listening. May all those we have shared be beneficial for all of us. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.